Hello guys, welcome back to Student Future channel. In today's video, I am going to guide you about a fully funded scholarship in Brunei Darussalam for 2025-2026. There is no application fee and no need of IELTS as well. You can apply for any diploma, for bachelor, master and PhD program as well. The deadline to apply for this scholarship is 15 February 2025. Let's move to the official website of this university. So here is the official website of the university. I will add the link into the description. You can directly open the website from the description. So here if we scroll down, you can see the Government of Brunei Darussalam Scholarship to foreign students enabled in Brunei Darussalam for 2025 to 2026 academic session. Here you can apply for diploma, undergraduate degree and postgraduate master's degree level at the following institution of higher education. So here total 5 universities are available. You can apply in any of these universities. How to apply? I will guide you. Scroll down and here if you want to study eligibility requirements, click here. So for eligibility, applicant must not exceed the age of 25 for undergraduate and diploma programs. If you want to apply for diploma or for bachelor, your age should be less than 25 and the age of 35 for postgraduate master's degree programs on the first day of July of the year when the course program starts. Okay. Next is be proficient in English with a credit 6. You should be proficient in English. If you can get certificate from your university, from your college or from your school, you can attach it or submit to the university. Otherwise, you need IELTS score of 6 or a TOEFL minimum score of 550. So here, if you don't have IELTS, you can submit your English proficiency certificate from your university or from your college. Then scroll down. Next is application procedure. Click here and here you can see the closing date for the application is 15 February 2025. An applicant may be required to appear for an interview. The interview will be conducted to check your English proficiency language. Next important thing is documents to be uploaded in the application form. These documents are required. The first one is your ID card. You can attach your ID card or you can attach your passport. Then certified true copies of academic qualifications and other supporting documents like certificates, testimonials, transcripts. So whatever you have, so your document should be certified true copies when you will submit it. Next, certified English translation of supporting documents if it is not in English language. Then birth certificate and passport and references and accommodations from referee. So for references and recommendation, C1 and C2 documents are required. So you have to download this document. Just click here and it will be downloaded. Let me show you this document. So here your referee will add your name, your country name, for what course you are going to apply. Then in what capacity do you know the applicant. So your referee, your teacher, your supervisor or your principal will this form on behalf of you. So you can see this type of form. Just he will fill it and then at the end he will enter his details like his name, position, organization name, then address, then at the end he will do the signature. So after that he will give you the PDF of this document. Then same is for C2 document. So you have to attach it after getting signed document from your professor or your supervisor. So your referee will do this on behalf of you. Okay, so just get it from your referee after signing this document. Then you have to upload this. Next is if you want to study about these universities, you have to click here, then you can get more information for these universities. So to select your program for which course you are going to apply, you should study these universities one by one. After checking your department, what you have to do to apply, please fill in the online application form at the following link. So here is the application form link from where you have to apply. Before application, let me tell you, applicants applying to University Brunei Darussalam must also complete an online application through. So if you are applying to this first university, then you have to apply by this link. And if you are applying for the third university, then you have to choose this link. Okay. So after filling your application form at this link, you have to go through by this link as well. So let's start your application process now. For this purpose, you have to click at this link, open this application form. Here, first of all, I declare, then click on next. Now fill your data. First institution, select. For example, we are going to select the first university. So if you select this university and the third university, then you have to apply by this link as well. So I'm going to open this link here to use it later. After selecting this, you have to choose your program. So now choose the program for which you are going to study. There are many programs available. So let's suppose you are going to study in chemistry. You have to select any department according to you. Then you have to select your second institution. So let's suppose your second priority is this one. Select this university, and for this program you have to select your program and course. So you can select the, let's suppose I choose this department. Now you have to write your email address, then click on next. Now enter your personal and contact details. First of all, write your full name, then write your passport number. Then you have to upload your scanned passport. Click on choose file and upload your passport. Now scroll down and enter your date of birth. Then select your country of birth, select your religion. So here you can write like Asian. Then you have to select your nationality. Then you have to select your marital status. Then you have to select your gender. Then you have to write your residential address. Then select your country of residence and write your contact number. Then scroll down and here you have to write your parent information. Write your parent's name. Then write relationship, for example your father name or your mother name. Then occupation, here you can write accordingly. Then you have to write guardian address. Then write your parents address. If it is same, then okay. Then write contact number of your father. Then write email address of your father. Now click on next. Okay, here you also have to attach your ID card as well. So after attaching passport, attach your ID card. Now click on next. Next is you have to add your education experience. So if you are applying for bachelor, add your school name and college name. If you are applying for bachelor, then you have to add your school details and your college details. For example, first of all, write your school name, then write start year, then write end year, then write qualification. So here you can write metric, then click on add row and here you can add your college details. Then you have to write the start year, then write end year. Now you have to write your qualification, for example your intermediate. Okay, so if you are applying for master, then you can click on add row and you can add your bachelor's detail as well. Now you have to attach certified 2 copies of academic transcript. So here you can add your degree or transcript of your high school college degree. Click here and attach your degree. Now click on next. Now fill this information. It is related to English language proficiency. So English language, it is good, average or poor. So select accordingly. Then what is your reading level, your spoken level. Then do you have IELTS? If you don't have, then select no. Then click on next. If you have, then you have to select yes. Now other language proficiency. If you have other language proficiency, for example you want to add your own national language, then you can add. So here you can select your language and write. Then click on next. Now academic distinctions are prizes received. So if you have any certificate or prize, you have to add it. For example, at which year, 2024, and what prize you received. So here you can write, for example, participation in recycling. You can write it accordingly. Then click on add row and you can add as much as you want. Click on next. Next is proposed future career. So what is your proposed future career? Here you can write. For example, you want to do higher studies, you can write it. Next, please describe your plan of study or research that you are pursuing and how this relates to your future career plan. So if you are interested in any research field, for example, I selected chemistry. Here I can write electrochemical, sensors, or whatever research work you have to write it. Just describe your plan of study or your research plan that you are going to pursue. Okay, then click on next. Now you have to write your work experience if you have. you have to add it. For example, you did teaching, here you can write employer address, write position, then you can write it is part-time or full-time, then year of employment you can write 2 years. Okay, then click on add row. If you want to add more, then click on next. Next you have to write extracurricular activities. So if you have, you can add. For example, if you have any skill, for example, here you can write about your sports, about your other activities, or you can write you are a freelancer, what skill you have, you can write it. Then level of participation, so here you can write it accordingly. Then click on next. Now you have to attach your references and recommendations form C1 and C2. So before attaching it, you have to send it to your professor or teacher. After getting signed document, then you have to attach. So let's suppose I have received my document. I will attach C1 first. You can make into different files. C1, then you can make it into C2, and then you have to attach it. Okay, after attaching it, click on next. Here you can see, if you are unable to upload C1 and C2 forms, you may save your application form. Okay, then click on save, or you can upload it later. Now click on next. Next is you have to declare. Now you have to confirm that the information in this application form is correct. Click on agree, and then you have to click on submit. Again, if you have not uploaded C1 and C2, you can only save your application. So after filling this application form, you have to fill this application form as well for your first university and third university. So when you will open this link, this type of page will be open. Here you can see all of this information, study this. Then you have to select your program of study, same process. Then select your second choice. Then you have to apply for which session you are going to apply. Select this one. Then you have to write your personal details and attach your picture here. That should be passport size photo. Then add all of this information. Next you have to add your contact details. Then write your emergency contact details. Next of kin. So if you want to add your parents details, add it. Next is application details. In application detail, you have to write about your research and publication. If you have any, then you have to add. Then proposed field of study, for which study you are going to apply. Usually this is for master and PhD program. So if you are applying for master and PhD, then select this university. Write your title of proposal, then upload your proposal. Next is employment details. You have to select accordingly. Then add your work experience. Then write funding details. Are you applying for scholarship? You have to select yes. Then name of the scholarship scheme, you have to write this name. So from here you can select this scholarship name and add it here. Then have you ever been awarded with any scholarship in the past? If you have been awarded, then select yes, otherwise select no. If yes, then write name. Then UBD scholarship for PhD applicants only. So here you can see this scholarship is for PhD applicants. So if you are applying for PhD, then you have to apply for this university. So they are asking, are you applying for the UBD scholarship? Then you have to select yes. How and here did you hear about this scholarship? Then you have to write it here. Okay, next is you have to write your institution attended from territory onwards. So write it from your matric to bachelor or master level. English proficiency qualification, if you have to select. Then Malay proficiency qualification, if applicable, then you have to select, otherwise select no. Then you have to write your referees detail. Just write your 2 referee details and submit it. Then if you need any special or medical needs, then you have to select yes, otherwise no. Then you have to upload files. Here you have to add your electronic required documents. Click on add, and here you have to select the type. For example, A level, O level, international school A level, or English proficiency test. So what document you are going to attach, just select this document, then attach the file and write the title. Then click on declaration, I agree to the term, and write this code, and then you have to click on submit. So far these first and third university you have to apply by 2 links. So this is the procedure to apply for this scholarship. This is the best scholarship, and the chances to get this scholarship is also high. So I will recommend everyone to apply for this scholarship. There is no application fee. You can apply easily. So wish you best of luck for this scholarship. See you next video.